Alright, we're at 1135 Jasmine Street in the downstairs bathroom. We have pulled the toilet to get into this main line. So this is the cast iron. This is what's under the footprint of the house. I need a little bit of cold water running because we still have a colder camera than our sewer is, and we are getting fog. So the cast iron looks really good. There's not much buildup at all. There's our clay tile. Means we're now outside the house. Trying to get a position where I can be a little comfortable and look at this thing at the same time. Oh, it's got some roots coming in it, but they're in kind of an odd location. I think there's a bit of a crack right there. But right now there's just a little bit of mud and roots pushing through it. A little bit flat right here. With running water, it's got about 3/4 of an inch, but then there's a reason. I'm betting most of that water just drained out. We'll take a look on the way back. This little bit of paper is going to be with us for a while. So we're just going to go ahead and usher it all the way out to the city sewer with haste. And then we will look at our sewer as we come back. By then our camera should have warmed up enough. We won't have a fog issue. We can turn off this water and we can see what that low spot looks like after the water's gone. Got some PVC out here near the end. It's again a little flat, but our paper's still hanging with us. It was a short little repair. Got a little bit of a crack right at the end of the repair that has moved a little. It's not affecting function. Dropping down out near the alley. A couple of good size offsets, but those offsets are because of the big left-hand turns the line is making. And they turned it sharper than those fittings called for, which was a very common practice in installation of clay tile, to turn those fittings more than they were designed for. And what that does is it causes one side to butt up before the other, and you'll get more of the interior of the union exposed, especially the side against the turn. So it's a left-hand turn. The right-hand sides of the unions will be offset because they butted up sooner. I'm trying to get a look at our tap now. Got some paper stuck there. Can't see why. It just looks like an offset. I don't see any break there. I'm trying to stir it up, but our water doesn't really even go over there. It's perfectly functional. We did have a couple of visually obvious cracks. Not much in the way of roots though. Now that one right there is the first of them. Well, it's the last of them. That is a crack, and it has shifted about 1/4 inch. It's not affecting function right now at all. In the short term, I don't expect it to get significantly worse, but it is extremely visually obvious. it could, over the course of 10 years, see enough movement to maybe affect function, but it's not affecting anything right now. So I'm going to take a look at the rest of this sewer now. It's always interesting that there's a repair and then a foot away from it there's additional damage. Yeah, very minor roots at this time. That may be the worst of them. And it's still a long time from needing a cleaning. At least 6 months to a year, I would say. There's our first one. I think there's a hairline crack there just past the union. And you are seeing a touch of mud come through, but that mud is coming through with the roots. Okay, so we did locate this one because the more we looked at it when we came back, that flat edge up top, I think, is actually signs of this having separated quite a bit. Because you see at the crack, we dropped down about 3/4 of an inch right there. I think that crack is shifting and is very likely to get worse. And you're already seeing some dirt pushing through it. So, back inside, that's just on the other side of the foundation wall. We're back into this cast iron, which is in excellent shape. And that is our sewer. So we'll stop right there.